These are the ongoing video logs chronicling the adventures of the starship pilot Sir Livingston. Welcome to Explorer's Log.
Hello there everyone, my name is Johnny Pugh, in-game character name Sir Livingston, and today we are going to be taking a look at this site called Blood Raider Intelligence Collection Point. This is a 3 out of 10 DED complex that spawns in the Amar regions, but to be more specific, it actually spawns in the Blood Raider Pirate Faction regions. Now this site has 5 rooms, each containing a lot of frigates, and in the 5th and final room there's a faction frigate that has the chance to drop Corpi A-type dead space modules. Now, this first room has 15 frigates and all of them have a lot of tracking disruption. Now, there's going to be a lot of tracking disruption throughout this entire site, so I do suggest using a missile boat and also tanking for EM and thermal damage. These are Blood Raiders, they use lasers, so make sure you tank for EM and thermal.
Warp drive active.
Now the second room has 18 frigates and 1 defense battery. Just remember, these frigates, they're all going to be doing tracking disruption at some point, so keep an eye on your tracking and making sure you're hitting your targets properly. Now I say this for people who are using turret-based ships. The missile boats, you don't got to worry about it. So for you turret-based ships, keep an eye on your tracking, make sure you're hitting your targets properly, and this whole entire site will be rather easy. These frigates, they're no problem.
Warp drive active.
The third room has 28 frigates and 1 defense battery. And also again, these frigates, they also do tracking disruption. Now, this is a huge jump from the last room, which was 18 frigates, all the way up to 28, so good luck. The fourth room has 31 frigates and 4 sentries. And just remember that you are not required to destroy those sentry guns in order to progress to the next acceleration gate to get to room 5. Just leave them alone. This applies to all PvE. You can just leave the turrets, the sentries, the batteries alone and progress on normally. And here we go.
Warp drive active.
The fifth and final room has 34 frigates, 3 sentries, 1 cruiser, and 1 faction frigate. Now this faction frigate is called Darkblood Alpha, that's its name. This will be dropping 7th tier Overseer personal effects, and it also has a chance to drop Corpy A-type Dead Space modules. Now just an also indicator, this ship is worth 500k ISK and bounty, so that way you also know exactly you have the right ship. And I'm also showing a magnified view of the exact ship name, as you can see, Darkblood Alpha. Now my suggestion, load this ship up and go to that wreck as fast as possible with your afterburner, your microwarp running, whatever, and get to that wreck, loot it, and warp out. But if your tank can't handle the onslaught of all these other rats, then you can do this strategy. Destroy the ship, bookmark the wreck, and warp out. Now after you destroy that ship, the site will despawn in 2 to 3 minutes, so you can warp back to that wreck, loot it, and have no rats deal with it all. It's a great strategy, and a lot of explorers use it to save time and save their tank if they can't handle the last room. Now as you can see, I got a Corpy A-type Nosferatu. Not worth that much, but it's still something, and I can't complain. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something from watching this. Give yourself the confidence to go out there and try out some DED sites for yourself, even though this is only like a frigate frenzy. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck out there, everyone. And until next time, fly safe.